carrying 9 Chinese nationals and 1 Japanese evacuated from Yemen, has arrived at Oman's Salah port. China is sending an additional 130 peacekeeping troops for a United Nations peacekeeping mission to South Sudan. The troops are expected to arrive in the war-torn African country on Wednesday and join 570 compatriots who have already been stationed there. China is the biggest contributor of peacekeepers among the 5 permanent members of the UN Security Council. It currently has more than 2,700 peacekeepers posted in the UN's 9 mission areas. Iran and the United Arab Emirates have been approved as founding members of the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank. China's Ministry of Finance says the decision was made by all existing members, including China, France, Germany, India, and the United Kingdom. The total number of prospective founders has now increased to 35. The final number of founding members will be confirmed on April 15th. The bank is expected to be established by the end of this year with a mission to support infrastructure projects in Asian countries. Newly released historical documents have revealed that Japan's Imperial Army was directly involved in infamous human experiments on 8 U.S. prisoners of war in 1945. The findings come from materials exhibited in a museum at the Kyushu University Medical School. An introduction of the exhibition says from May to June in 1945, under the supervision of the Imperial Army, professors of the medical school conducted human experiments on 8 U.S. prisoners of war, and that all of them died during the excruciating process. Professors of the medical school decided last month to publicly exhibit the dark chapter of Japan's history. According to the exhibition, a professor involved in the human experiments killed himself after the war, and 14 university members were convicted of war crimes. South Korea has expressed its anger at a Japanese report which claims that disputed islets located on the waters between South Korea and Japan are
Estoy probando, como ya sabes, ahí ahora tengo otro hilo y aparte del hilo here, and there's quite a few different ones here, Mandello and down in Dublin. There's a tribe of them is unreal. They do love their road racing here when it comes to bikes, John, I have to say. Anyway, John, I will let you go. There is a couple other stations there calling in. It's great to hear you in there from the narrowboat tonight, and please call in again another time. Indeed, it's been absolutely phenomenal there tonight, and the signal that you're putting out is incredible. So the water's helping you, and enjoy the rest of the Easter holidays. We have thoroughly enjoyed it down here. I'll put it back to you for a final there anyway, John, but it's been an absolute pleasure hearing you from Northern Ireland tonight. To Echo Zero Echo India Tango Lima Golf on the group.
Yeah, Mike India 0 Tango Lima Golf on the group. Yeah, the same here, mate. Nice to hear you. Lovely to work you for the first time, and I'm sure we'll do it again. So regards.
Delta Germany 0, Cushman Popper. Delta Germany 0, Fox Papa, 59.
Honolulu, Portugal. Honolulu, Portugal. Delta Germany 0, Honolulu, Portugal. Denmark, Florida 6, Guatemala, Florida.
Atlanta, Florida, please.
Denmark, Florida, number 6, Guatemala, Florida.
Florida 6, Guatemala, Florida, 59.
Denmark, Florida. Delta Foxtrot 6, Golf Foxtrot 59.
Delta Fox 6, Golf, Florida. Thank you very much for calling. 73, my friend. 9 Alpha 19, Radio Bravo, Mexico.
Okay.
to about a 5 and 9, but you're dropping back, so I think the band is just about changing now, back to you, Tristan.
Yeah, Roger. Just give me, thank you for the 5 and 7. Where is your location, please? Just remind me of your city.
Yeah, the city is this way, the city of Worcester, over.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, the conditions are changing and hope to catch you again then. Leave all the best and God bless. Bye-bye now.
Yeah, okay, Tristan, yeah, no problem. Perhaps catch you another day under better conditions, but your signal's rapidly dropping anyway now, so I think the skip is lengthening. All the best, have a good evening, good DX there. MW3, Victor, Japan, Norway.
Probably got data, but it's nice to say konnichiwa, konbanwa,
Indeed. Well, no call saying TAM. I was able to pick that one out of the pile up. Okay, Chris, thank you very much for the call. 7-3 from Northern Ireland. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye and all the best.
And cheers.
Something Tango November.
Clement Trump International, usati dalla marina inglese.
An operator's license. Your head would explode, Colin. I'm going to take it quickly back to you to see if you understand what I'm talking about. Mike 3, Oscar India, Golf from Mike India 0, Tango, Lima Golf, and the group. Colin, back to you.
It's just 100 watts into Carolina Wyndham, and the radio is the ICOM 756 Pro 3. We're sort of situated here in a rural location, and not much in the way of interference. We did have a lot of problems earlier on. A year or two ago, and I went round the house and we changed everything, and we eventually caught a couple of culprits, and we seem to have solved that problem.
Спасибо, что подошли. Вопросов не бойся. Мир вашей земли. И с праздниками вас наступающими 73. Николаевич, 4 ЛБГ. Всего доброго, пожалуйста. До свидания.
Papa 4 trasmesso Italia, Zelanda 7, Udine, Napoli, Japan.
Sì, bene, Damiano. Grazie mille per aver visto noi per la pazienza. Poi dopo tenevamo anche le notizie stasera, ancora non abbiamo cenato, però sono rientrato da lavoro una mezz'oretta fa.